Hey, what's up there, YouTube land? It is Grumpy Gamer Dad here. Just come back from a trip down south to Disneyland. This is my hat I got in January, but my new shirt, what? Uh, yeah, you can see representing the D. Uh, so this is kind of a new little thing that I've added to my repertoire. So I do videos on Pops and Disney stuff and all kinds of Marvel and Star Wars, and so now this is kind of a new one. It's an offshoot of the Disney. I'm going to do like a little segment of maybe some pin trading. It's a big deal. I didn't even realize how big of a deal it was until this weekend. Now I know. Like I've been educated in the whole pin trading world. Before I was, an initiate. Now I'm like probably still an initiate. So as you can see, I'm wearing my lanyard. I've got some of my favorite pins here, representing, well, in this case, Grumpy, one of my favorite characters. That's him drinking coffee. The Disney pins are you buy them at the parks and online, Shop Disney, whatever. Each one's different. This here, Hank from Finding Dory, he's one of my favorites. And they range in price from a few dollars to a lot of money, as you'll see in my other video. So I'm just gonna share some of the finds that I found. I thought they were a big deal until about Saturday of my trip. And I learned that what I think is a big deal in limited edition isn't the same as what other people think of when they think limited edition. You'll find out why. So for those that don't know, a quick recap. You buy the pins, there's different types. You can buy the specific characters you like that Hank there, or these Grumpies. I keep mine on a lanyard as I'm walking through. I don't do trading in the parks. Some people do, and some people are hardcore into it. I just buy the characters that I like typically, and just wear them as fashion. All my things say Grumpy, which means if you're smart, you stay away. But most people don't. So, like I said, they have different prices and different collectible values. There's open editions, there's limited editions, there's limited releases, there's all kinds of different things. There's trader packs and whatever, starter packs. So I'm going to start with those. Starter packs are like a really good way to get into, to wet your feet into the world of pin trading. And let me tell you, once you go down that rabbit hole, there's no coming back. I've been doing this, for the last 4 or plus years. Like I said, I thought I was into it, but I've seen people that are like they make me look like a novice. So my wife and I, we collect what we like, and so when we see something we like, we buy it. Within reason. So one of the first ones we liked Inside Out. I like that because my boy Anger there and Bing Bong. But this has all the major characters, Disgust, Sadness, whatever. And these are, it's a good way to start out. This one here, 6 pins, and it's about $30. So if you have an AP, it's about 24. Works out between, $5 a pin, roughly. So like I said, on the starter packs, there's really not much limited edition value. You'll see on the back as we progress the how that works. But we also picked up the Up set. There's only 4 here. That was $24.95. One of my favorites, Moana. I got this not from Moana actually. Maui. I love Maui. Kakamora. What? Tamatoa and Hey Hey's my favorite. So we got that one. And then the last pin set that we purchased was the 2018 Attractions. I specifically like the Partners one. That's my favorite. So like I said, these things, they have different values. Some of them aren't very valuable at all, and some are, worth a lot of money. From this set's, not really super valuable pins, but it's nice. You see a kid with the lanyard that's empty, like my wife did the other day, and she's like, oh, this little girl had a lanyard, had no pins on it, and my wife gave her, a pin. I'm like, It's like a drug pusher sometimes, though. It's like the first one's free, kid. So let's take a look at some of the ones I got here. These are, open edition, which means that I don't know how many they make, 10,000, 20,000, whatever. But this one here from Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, a little cassette tape with the tape coming out, and then you open it up, and there's Groot, baby Groot saying, "Let's boogie." That's awesome. And then this one, from Avengers Infinity War, the Infinity Gauntlet. Look at that. It's all shiny. You should see this thing in the daylight. It's gorgeous. This one here, Jessica Rabbit, my second favorite redhead in the park. I got this one. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. I got that. You don't really see Jessica Rabbit merch in Disneyland too much. And then last but not least, in the open editions anyway, Star Wars from the Solo movie, the new Millennium Falcon, Lando's Millennium Falcon. I don't like the look of it. It looks kind of stupid, the design anyway. But this one's special because if you see here, it'll say right here, Force for Change. I'm trying to keep the light out of it. Force for Change. So 25% of the proceeds of this pin will go to UNICEF, which is cool. You get a really awesome pin from who knows what kind of movie it's going to be, but you get to donate 25% of the profits, or Disney will donate 25% of the profits to UNICEF. It's $16 pin, so $4. You're helping some kids out, and you get a cool pin. Right on. So some of the other ones I scored, this one here, Woody and Bullseye, and they move. This one here is a Disney Chase Visa card member exclusive. You have to have a Disney Visa card to purchase that, and it's a open edition, but you have to have that card, so there's a little bit of exclusivity there. This one here, it's limited release, so you don't know how many there are, but this one's from the Disney California Food and Wine Festival. That one's kind of cool, huge and heavy looking. And then from the Easter egg extravaganza, the Pluto, he's an Easter egg. He's limited release, not limited edition. Okay, so now we're going straight up into limited edition pins here. We've got the annual pass holders limited edition Food and Wine Festival pin here. It says limited edition on the back. If you look here, I know it's shiny, but it will say on the back, I learned this weekend. It'll say, so this one here is limited edition to 3,000. The back will say that. Also, we got the limited edition Easter pin with Chip and Dale. They're holding a little Easter egg, and if you look here, the egg spins. So you can have Disney Castle there. What? It spins around. That's pretty cool. That's a limited edition. Also, limited to 2,000. You think, wow, only 2,000? No, it gets worse. You'll see in my other video later. And then finally, I'm sorry, that was Chip and Dale was actually limited to 3,000 also. This one here is limited to 2,000. Ariel under the sea. There she is with Flounder, and she kind of moves. Woo, like she's swimming. So, that's just our first haul there. They're not super, super rare. Like I said, some of them you have to have a special membership. There are some pins that you have to be a member of the vacation club to get, and some pins that you have to be a card holder or annual pass holder or whatever. So there's some hoops that you have to jump through. There's D23 exclusive membership pins too. That you have to jump through these hoops. But that's the first of my videos. My next video will go into way more expensive and rare pins that like I said, just scratched the surface of this weekend. So until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying, pins are like a drug, kids, and drugs are bad, but pins are good.